Hello, my name's Carson Stein, and I'm a political science major at Tallahassee Community College. And I'm here to talk to you about the study I chose on nonverbal communication. The study was conducted by Allison Skinner, Christina Olson, and Andrew Meltzoff. And according to all three of them, nonverbal signals can create a bias from the moment you meet someone. The study I chose was about bias due to facial expressions and gestures. They used 110 kids of all races. 55 of them were 4 years old, and 55 of them were 5 years old. They did something called a manipulation check, where they see if the kid can easily be manipulated, and 95 of the kids passed, and 15 of the kids failed. The experiment was done by showing a child on a screen two adults, one who is doing a positive nonverbal action and one who is doing a negative nonverbal action, and they decide who they want to give a cookie to. And obviously they're going to give the cookie to whoever they like more. 82.4% of the time, the child would give the cookie to the person showing positive signals. Obviously, the rest of the time, the people doing negative signals. They have a 95% confidence interval. The study was about first impressions with children and everyone in general. And it just goes to show that children can pick up on these things like facial expression, posture, and body language. I really like this study because it simplified it down to the core by using children. Children don't see hate, and they don't have a prejudice from the get-go. So all they're seeing are two people doing two different actions, and they choose based on which action they like better. And I thought that was much better than using an older crowd where some people may or may not have a prejudice or a bias already. Kids are so innocent, so that is another reason. They have no room to judge. Future studies of this should use only children who pass the manipulation check, and I think they should broaden the area that they use the children from, because the area that they used, they had an 80% rate of parents of the children that went to college, and that is very high. And I think they should get that down to a normal margin and use kids from all over the place instead of probably a better area of town. You can do this experiment at TCC by setting it up through Zoom and having one person on one side of the Zoom and then two other people on two different Zoom cameras, and they all kind of judge each other on the facial expressions, posture, and any nonverbal action they can do, and they get judged on that. And you could do it with a cookie, you could do it with whatever you want, but that's how you could do it on the TCC campus, is through Zoom because of COVID. So that's my rundown on my nonverbal communication study. Thanks.